Hi, so this is episode 7 of the greatest show on all of YouTube, but can they beat Goku? On today's episode, we're going to be covering one of gaming's strongest characters, Doomslayer. As always, we let the guest scale first. So basically, Doomslayer outscales his entire verse. This guy, Devoth, is the creator of the entire Doom multiverse. He states that here. And as seen here, Doomslayer owns him. So now we gotta scale the Doom multiverse. Let's start with the big thing, Hell. Here, Hell is stated to be unlimited by the boundaries of space, time, and dimension. This means Hell is an infinite universe, unbounded by time and space. It even states here to be transcendental of space and time. This already gets Doomslayer to irrelevant speed for transcending space and time. So, good start. Here it's stated that Hell exists beyond the boundaries of the normal universe. Let's talk about that normal universe. For starters, it's infinite, and that's about it. But now let's look at another feat regarding this infinite universe. The Icon is a reality warper on the scale of this infinite universe, and Doomslayer was, of course, able to destroy him, so Doomslayer does have some kind of reality warping resistance. Now, Urdak. Urdak is described as not only a higher dimension in relation to the normal universe, but it's also stated to be the 6th dimension. Do with that as you will. Now let's touch on some hacks and abilities, that stuff. For starters, his suit, the Praetor suit, is stated to be impervious to damage, so that's a thing. Not only is he immortal himself, but he can kill immortal beings. And on top of all of that, he has a very impressive arsenal of weapons that he doesn't actually need to use. So to conclude Doomslayer's scale, he is tier low 1C, or low complex multiversal with irrelevant speeds. Now to see if Goku can compete. All of my returning viewers already know this stuff, so if you'd like to skip past that, here's the timestamp for that. For all the newcomers, let's scale. Physical strength and destructive capacity. In the Battle of God's Arc of Dragon Ball Super, Goku clashed fists with Beerus, and Elder Kai made a statement that pretty much sums up Goku's strength. Elder Kai states, if these two clash against each other like this a few more times, people, planets, gods like us, even Beerus and Goku will be completely destroyed. There will be nothing left in the universe. It will turn into a vacuum made of nothingness. This means Goku is able to threaten the entirety of the Universe 7 macrocosm. Now to see how big that thing is. In the Dragon Ball Daizenshu, the living world of Universe 7 is stated to be infinite in size. And it's not only there, here's some more scans for you super debunking geeks and nerds. The Demon Realm is said to be the other side of the same coin as the living universe, as it's a parallel version of it where magic has more sway than science, and being parallel to infinity makes it equal to infinity. That wraps up the bottom half of the cosmology. Let's move on to the top half, the afterlife. Before I get into that, I'd like to address the fact that everything in the afterlife is dimensionally transcendental of everything I just talked about. First, we have Heaven, which is a single planet within the afterlife, which is stated to be the same size as the living universe, making it infinite. Then there's Hell, which is said to be bigger than Heaven. That's another infinity. Then there's the Kaio realm, which contains Heaven, and containing infinite equals infinite. Then there's Enma's realm, which is the waiting point between Heaven and Hell, and it's also equal in size to both, making it infinite. And lastly, there's the Kaioshin realm, which orbits around the entire macrocosm, and is stated to be 1/10 the size of it. If you're using common sense and logic, you know infinity divided by 10 is still just infinity. I don't know if you were counting, but that seems like 7 infinite universes to me. That would bring the macrocosm and Goku to high complex multiversal. This high complex multiversal power is not exclusive to the Super Saiyan God form. In this scan here, Goku was shown absorbing the power of the transformation into Super Saiyan 1 and later his base form. Speed. When Goku fought Hit, he was moving so fast he was skipping time. Not stopping it, but skipping it. This means he was quite literally going so fast that he was breaking into the future. This is an immeasurable speed feat by itself, but it's Goku, so of course he goes faster than that. Lastly, in the Tournament of Power, Jiren is stated by Vados to be transcendental of time itself, and Goku was able to match that speed and even go beyond it. That's irrelevant speed. So in conclusion, Goku is annihilating Doomslayer. They're actually pretty close in speed, so Doomslayer would for sure give Goku a challenge, but through outscaling, Goku just wins. Now to address the elephant in the room. Since this is a scaling Doomslayer video, a massive topic debated online is Doomslayer vs Kratos. And long story short, Kratos is beating Doomslayer worse than Goku is. To prove my point, I'm going to do a quick scale of current Kratos. Also, totally unrelated, this video would not be 8 minutes without this scale. In the beginning of God of War 2018, Kratos went to Midgard, one of the many realms of Norse mythology. Not so soon after his arrival, he was attacked by the god of light Baldur, and Kratos was able to fight well against him and eventually kill him with his bare hands. This has significance because Baldur was able to take out the world serpent Jormungandr in 3 punches. And this world serpent was throwing hands with Thor, and their battle was not only felt through all 9 realms, but they were able to splinter the world tree, also known as Yggdrasil. Now to scale all that. The Yggdrasil tree is described to be the entirety of the Norse world in God of War. This means that in splintering the world tree, Jormungandr and Thor were effectively splintering the entire God of War cosmology. To begin the scale of that thing, the 9 realms are described to be contained along the branches of the world tree. These same realms are all universes of their own, confirmed to be separate space-time continuums in this scan, where it's stated that all of these realms exist on different planes of existence. Now, back to the physical Yggdrasil. In this scan, it is stated that the branches of the tree stretch out to infinity, and since all realms are contained along the branches, that confirms 9 infinite realms existing within this tree. But that's not all. You're the Well of Destiny. The Well of Destiny is said to exist in 2 locations simultaneously. It's said to exist deep in the bowels of the Midgard realm and at the bottom center of the physical Yggdrasil. It's said to contain an infinite amount of timelines and realities. To further this, in the God of War card game, players even go into these timelines to play out alternate versions of the story. And to go even further on this, Corey Barlog, the director of God of War, confirmed that the Well of Destiny actually contains these infinite timelines rather than being merely a gateway to them. And since these infinite timelines are alternate versions of the God of War Norse world, they would all contain their own versions of it, including their own Yggdrasils and their own 9 realms, and it continues for infinity. All of that was only the physical form of the Yggdrasil. The spiritual form is transcending of space and time with every strand of it. So to recap, the Yggdrasil is a tree stretching into infinity, which contains 9 realms which function as their own universes with their own space-time continuums, each being infinite in size, and a multiverse containing infinite timelines, each containing their own version of the previously described tree and realms, and an infinite amount of infinitely sized strands, each being transcendental of space and time. This is a high hyperversal tree. To further recap, Jormungandr and Thor had a fight so powerful that their battle was not only felt across the 9 infinitely sized realms, which is a hyperversal feat by itself, they damaged a tree that contains a high hyperverse cosmology. Baldur casually smacked up the serpent, making him easily hyperversal as well, and Kratos was able to kill Baldur without a sliver of difficulty. In conclusion, Kratos scales to high hyperversal with irrelevant speed. Doomslayer is just a victim all around today. Anyways, thank you for watching the full video. Please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you agree with this scale? What other characters should I put against each other? Bye.